What I found, and especially this is what I learned with myself, where I would get like stuck, was overthinking the past, and in turn, like I would also overthink the future, and it has you living in such a controlled state. You're owned by your past and also your future. And there's such an imbalance in this because when you go back to the core of it all, there's somewhere in life where I lacked all control, my childhood. And so we overcompensate later on in life. We develop this need to have things go accordingly in order for us to live. It's a survival mechanism, and it's based off of fear of the unknown, because you never predicted the outcome. Those things that you witnessed in your life, it was unpredictable. And when it's kind of earth-shattering, these experiences, it sets you up for failure, and this is where we go unintentionally walking through life, passing on our baggage. And this is why the world is in this state that it is in, of being so messed up. It's just traumatized, hurt people everywhere. It's a rarity, honestly, to come across people who have truly made peace within themselves, and this is why I feel it's so important to share where we're at, so we can, pass on things that have helped us, come to this place of peace, because more people need it. They really do. And that's what I am trying to offer here, because I found peace myself by forgiving all the past. And that forgiveness very much started with me forgiving myself for not being able to control, how life was going to play out back then, because as children we're innocent. We don't write our story for ourselves when we're young, but we do have the power to rewrite our stories when we can come to this place of understanding that you are not subjected to live the life that was created for you in those younger years at all. This is not, this is the part that is meant to actually make us embrace every experience that we have faced in life, because those experiences, those hard times, those tough times, those traumatic times, it is truly what is meant to make us reflect and grow ourselves, because without these lessons, we don't know what to base our futures off anyway. Like, we have to make peace with all the people, all the hurt, and understand that none of them set out, to be these people. They all wear a mask as well, the same way, I did. These people, they walk through life blindly, believing that identity that they carry themselves as is truly them. And it's not who they are, It is who this world created us to be in order for us to walk through it and get through it, and this is what keeps us trapped and reliving cycle after cycle after cycle of the same repetitive undertone as to what we've always experienced. So I found forgiveness for myself. I am not my flesh. I am not this skin that I am in. I am not the experience that I have faced in this life. They don't define me anymore. They don't keep me trapped in a prison anymore, because I see from my own wrongdoings as well, because we all make mistakes, and this world will say, oh, it's okay to make mistakes, but people judge you. The minute you step wrong, the finger's pointed at you and it's emphasized, and we are made to feel small. If you notice this dynamic, it's all words. There's no substance behind words anymore. Peace comes when you can look beyond all of this limitation and understand that You know, this is where people are trapped. It's everything we face in our younger years, in our youth, all of that. Going to school, how, you know, children are cruel to each other. But why do you think that is? It's because of what they've witnessed in their life and the behaviours of the people that raise them. They become they're little products of their own environment. It's monkey see, monkey do, truly, you know? And when they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, that is so factual. Like, it really is. We become what we witness. Unless we can come to this place of understanding, hey, I don't want to be that. I don't want to keep passing this down, you know, to the younger generations. I want to be a better example. My children are what made me look at myself differently, because I don't want them to carry baggage and limitation and, you know, never know their own potential, to write their stories from a place of joy and embracing, you know, even the resilience I put into them now. It's so consciously done. I do everything with intention. If I want them to have resilience in life, I need to have resilience in life. If I want them to have ambition, I need to have ambition. If I want them to have a healthy relationship, I need to have a healthy relationship with myself first. Because when we can form this understanding and actually rebuild our foundation to be rock solid in our beliefs and walk through life with integrity, it becomes every younger generation after that. Because once we implement these new healthy behaviours by living it ourselves first, it changes and shifts the whole dynamic of, because look, just look at the past. If you've had unhealthy dynamics play out in your life, because this isn't for everyone, some people have it, you know, together, of course, and it's beautiful. But if you are somebody who lived a life of blockage and unsatisfaction, just look back at generations before you. I'm sure you have heard stories and seen the pain and the hurt of the past, you know, family members and what so. It's a passed on behaviour. We can only stop this from happening when one of us, it only takes one, to break the cycle and rewrite their story. That is how powerful it is. So never underestimate your ability to recreate yourself. Never define yourself from your past, and stop the expectations of what steps need to play out in front of you for your future to be good. You know, like, this is it. Lose the expectation, embrace every experience, forgive, let go. You know, like, once you equip yourself with forgiveness, true forgiveness for yourself, you forgive everybody else, because you know we're imperfect. This is what it means to be human. Otherwise, what would be the point?